going on, guys? It is Wraith. I am back once again. Oh my god, dudes. It feels like it's been a really long time, but I am back on the show. Got a bunch of stuff to review with you guys. I actually got some more stuff in today. So I was essentially, how should I put this? I was out for like 3 weeks. I did come back. I did a live stream that Saturday, but yeah, Warhammer After Dark is going to return this Sunday, and we're going to be giving away the free Corvus Corax Primarch from David's Toys. So we're going to be doing that on the show, as well as tonight we're going to run through my 3 Night Lords. I actually got some more figures just a little while ago, and I got a bunch more stuff, dude. I got some stuff from my vacation in Disney and Universal Studios. I had a great time, so everybody asking, thank you. I had a blast with my family. We went to Disney in Florida for a week, and then we went to Universal Studios for a week. Now, I've been to Disney before, but I've never been to Universal Studios, so that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. So I had a lot of fun. My family had a lot of fun. Plane ride home was a pain in the ass. We actually had our flight delayed for about 5 hours. So that was probably the damper on the entire thing that was going on. But it wasn't, other than that, that was probably the biggest thing. But I got so much stuff. I went to Star Wars Galaxies. I've been there before, but this time I had more fun. My kids built the 2 droids. I wound up buying a lightsaber there. I bought some more fun stuff. My son watched his first, Star Wars movie he's ever seen, so that was fun. Then I got a bunch of stuff shipped to me. Something that's interesting, and I'll highlight this on Warhammer After Dark, is LT Cave. With their new shipping way, I selected to have my stuff shipped to me, and it was like shipped to me within 2 days. It's very weird. I don't understand how their shipping works. So, but anyway, let me see who's in chat, who is joining me on this glorious Monday night to do some unboxing of some amazing JOYTOY figures, especially the Night Lords. I'm very interested to see what your guys' feedback is, as well as what I think of these figures as we start to open them up. So, first we got Andy. What's going on, Andy? Sundays and Mondays said, well, thank you, dude. They're going to get better. We got a lot of stuff going on. This week, I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams this week. I have a lot of stuff I want to get done, especially before like a lot of the new games come out from Warhammer. So I want to get through a bunch of stuff that I have that's going on. I'm not going to tell you guys everything here. I want you to be surprised as we go through this. By the way, we're going to do a live stream from the collection room after this. You guys don't have to join that. This is going to be something that we're going to do every time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the figures here, unbox them, and then I'll do a mobile live stream on YouTube, putting them in the collection room, showing you guys where I'm going to be sticking them. I have a nice area all set up for the Night Lord, so we're going to be doing this totally on each one of these, and then I'll do a quick TikTok one afterwards, trying to get the content out there, boys. And we got Gabcast, what's going on, dude? Anubisum, 841, our buddy from Australia. Hireth, hello, hope you had a great holiday with the fam. I did, so thank you. And we got Mansell. What is Mansell Malice? What's going on, dude? Hopefully you guys are having them. We got James Studio Samudio Susmudio. Didn't do that as good as Recon Rage, so forgive me there. Who else do we got? Oh, we got one of our mods in here. What's up, DD? What's up, man? You were the one also who showed me. You were like, yeah, these Night Lord figures are not as bad as everybody was making them out to be. We got Jacko Beans in here, dude. I saw before that one of your figures is still in Vegas, dude. That blows. So, all right. So let's jump in. Let me just refresh the chat here. Sometimes the chat gets a little bit weird. Oh, there we go. That's why I was figuring. Sometimes YouTube chat doesn't show. How many more about Black Templar? I only have the one, Andy. Only the one. And we got our other mod, Cyber Rat. What's going on, dude? Thank you for joining us. Oh, and we got Celestial Wolf in here as well. damn good Wraith. All right, cool. Because one of the things, I'm not going to highlight everything that I've gotten because I want to give you guys, there's going to be some surprises this week, as well as I'm going to branch a little bit out to some additional things that I've picked up. I don't know if you guys know, we'll highlight this next on this week's Warhammer After Dark, but I did pick up the Blood Angels Helm by JOYTOY. I knew that I was going to eventually grab one of them if they kept coming out with one. They finally came out with a Blood Angels one. So, I already told you guys, we got 3 of the Night Lords MK6 Tactical Legionaries to open up. We're going to move these to the side really quick because I want to highlight a couple things that just came in today. So, literally, this just came in about 4 hours ago. So, I got this, and we're not going to open up this tonight. We'll do this on another night. We got my Praetor as well. All right, we got this one as well. So we're going to do this probably next Monday. And then these are my 2 Cadus Next figures. Now, if you guys know, if you're in the know, you know that I have the custom helm from Toyverse in hand. And I have my custom helm, which I haven't completely showed off yet. The painted version on my Corvus Corax. So we have 2 Cadus Nexus that we're going to be opening up. This, by the way, how I'm going to do my Raven Guard, because I have so many Raven Guard figures to do. This is going to be a full video. So I'm going to do a full long form video because I got a lot of stuff with the Raven Guard. I have custom pieces. I bought some minis. I bought some minis also, which we'll talk about at a later time. But I got a lot of stuff planned for the Raven Guard. I also have that custom Leviathan Raven Guard Dreadnought that's being painted up in the Raven Guard colors. It was an ultramarine one. Blah. We're getting 3D Studios to paint it up. So he's doing that now. He'll send me some pictures by the end of the week. So we got that. We have a ton of Raven Guard stuff, but these guys are going to be part of a huge video that I'm going to do. And then after that video is done, I'm going to do a collection video. The other thing I wanted to highlight, I do collect once in a blue moon not classified Marvel Legend figures, but really the only ones that I collect are Punisher, or I like Agent Venom. Now this is a Spider-Man custom. This is based upon the comic book, essentially if Spider-Man Peter Parker became the Punisher. So this was a Stromax Customs figure, and I'm going to do a review on this figure as well, but I wanted to highlight this and show you guys this. So this is if Peter Parker became the Punisher. There's a ton of custom parts for this. This is by Stromax Customs. I love his custom figures. I purchased Hit and Run. I did a review about a year ago on that figure, which is still one of my favorite G.I. Joe classified figures. I've really only bought maybe a handful of classified figures since I sold them off, but this is an awesome custom by Stromax Customs, and I'll be highlighting this one in a review in the future as well. So now I know we got a couple of questions. Am I collecting Black Templars? No, we got my one single Black Templar. I still got to get a blue helm for him, but this is with my hate mace. This is my hate monger. By the way, guys, Space King was it 5? Yeah, Space King 5 is going to be coming out at the end of August, so be on the lookout for that. We also got Astartes 2 is coming out in sometime in December, so we got a lot of fun stuff that's going to be coming up. Tons of video games or PC games, which I'll be streaming also, that's going to be coming. One other thing that I want to highlight too is I picked up this. So this, excuse me, sorry about that. This is for my helm. So this is for my Blood Angels helm that is coming from JOYTOY. So what I'm going to do with this is it takes 2 AA or 2 AAA batteries. Please, AA, 2. Should be 2. It says 2 AA on here. This better be 2 AAA. It says replace 2 AAA. Alright, anyway, it should be 2 AAA batteries. And it has a plug-in cord. One is a dummy battery, one is the battery, the source goes through it. So essentially, what this is going to fix the everybody's problem of having the helm with batteries. So this is not a leaking battery. This is essentially just a powered on component that's going to be sitting in the wall. And so that's how I'm going to have my Blood Angels helm powered on all the time whenever I want it without having to worry about batteries. So I picked this up off of Amazon. We'll highlight this at another time, especially when I get that helm. Obviously, I'm going to do a full review on that. So there is a bunch more stuff that I got, but I'm not going to talk about it now. We got these figures to open up, and I'm really excited about the MK6 Tactical Legionnaire figures. Now, I did not pick up an MK3 figure that came out with the... I picked up everything but the MK3 figure because I just didn't feel like there was enough different... I love the MK3 figures, but I don't know. I didn't feel like there was enough to, like, warrant it, and I have to be a little bit conscious of space. So I was like, as I'm saying this, I bought 3 of the MK6 figures, but the reason why is because of the helms. They have the standard MK6 helm, and they also have a specialized helm or 2 specialized helms for the Night Lords. So that is really the reason why I picked up these 2 figures, or 3 of these figures specifically. So all right, let's jump over here. All right, so we're going to have 3 of these to open up. We're going to throw on all the different helms. I'm hoping that the articulation is nice and tight on these. Double Deal War, or anybody in chat, you can also comment what you think, because I'm sure you guys have already gotten these and opened these up. I've been on vacation, and these came in. So, obviously, we know everything with the MK6 figures. By the way, guys, if the music is too loud, let me know and I'll lower it as well. So, let's see. I assume it'll be more Salamanders for 30K since they released a few. Yeah, it'll be interesting what this week is going to be released. We're definitely going to get something. We're not going to get Vulcan. I'll say that. So the giveaway is only going to be for Conrad Kurz on this Sunday's episode of Warhammer After Dark. So I'm gonna make a cool little short intro video for it. So that should be fun this week to do, and that will go out. Oh my god, we're being difficult here. I love this. I still really love the way that they package the figures from JOYTOY. So let me bring this in a little bit closer. All right, we'll bring it in closer in a minute. So this is everything that the MK6 figure comes with. We get a plasma pistol. We get a pistol bolter. We get his bolter rifle with a knife attached, or I forgot what it's called for some reason. A bayonet attached, essentially. And then we get a removable magazine from his bolter. So, pretty cool. Again, we've seen this before. And then we get his power sword. I like this design. Very classical looking sword. So we get this. He definitely comes with enough pieces. So that's one of the things I do like with these MK6 figures. So, and then we get a lot of the accessories that can sit on his hips. So he had this in the packaging, which fell off, and it pops right back on. All right. So first things first. Let's take a look at the articulation as far as how tight this actually is. So we're going to do wow, he's really tight. So his articulation, his joints are super tight on the figure. So we have no problem with looseness on the figure at all, which is awesome, because I hate that shit. And I don't know, it doesn't... The blue is really... It's a very navy... It's a lighter navy blue than I thought we were going to get, which is completely fine. One of the biggest critiques with the figure, or with all of the Night Lord releases for this, is the lightning that is on the figure. Now, we get a little bit on his leg, and I think that's it. So his lower... What is that, right leg? So his lower right leg, we get a little bit of lightning. And obviously this is painted or decoed on, and we get the 8th Legion. It's a little bit scary text that's on there as well. Very standard MK6 buck that we get. The eyes are painted. They have a little bit of a shine on them, a metallic shine, so we get a little bit of the red, kind of the reddish glow in the figure. This helm is really cool. Dude, this is why I bought 3 of these figures. We're going to look at the other helms too. Obviously, one of them is just the standard MK6 helm that we've gotten in the past. But, yeah, man, look at that. And then the shoulder blade, the shoulder pad. This has the sculpted on Night Lords chapter symbol on his arm. So that looks really awesome. The helm looks awesome, dude. I love the red, the metallic red paint on those eyes. That looks really, really cool. Let me see if I can get it close enough to the camera so you guys can see. Now, seeing this in person, it's really not that dark. When you originally saw them, I thought it would be a little bit darker, but this is perfect. I'm completely fine with this. It's definitely a darker blue. It's definitely more of a navy blue than what people were kind of expecting. The other thing I'll say with it is, if there was a lot more lightning effects, especially colored out on this figure, then it would be a lighter blue just from the lightning effects. Because if you look at how especially some of the 30K or Horus Heresy pictures of how the minis should be, they have a lot of lightning effects on them, and then also light from the actual lightning that's on it. So it creates a situation where the figure is a lot lighter. Now, obviously, the blue is definitely, I feel like well, if you go by the 40K version, the 40K version is definitely a lot lighter. I like this. I think this is awesome. The darker color on the figure is always going to be something that's going to win me over with these. So I think this is awesome. All right, so going from his bottom of his legs to the top, it's the standard MK6 figure that we've seen. Articulation is fine. Again, we got the shoulder pad articulation. So these are on ball joints. And you can see on this shoulder here. And this is great for pictures or whatever you're doing, so you can hide the joint that is on there inside of that shoulder pad. So that looks really good. Yeah, I mean, a very standard MK6 figure that we've gotten. What else we got? Oh, well, we got to try this. This is always the thing that... Now, we haven't had any bad luck with any of the Horus Heresy. I don't think so, other than the Primarchs. What I'm talking about is the loose power packs, right? These figures generally do not have any problem. Wow, he is really... Actually, this is really tight. I'm a little worried I'm going to break it. But this is no problem with getting it. I actually feel like it's a little bit... Yeah, nice to do this. The power pack here is really, really tight on the figure, so you don't have to worry about any issues. And again, we get a little bit of articulation on the exhaust ports on the power pack. It would have been nice to have a nice lightning effect on the back of this power pack. I think that would have been really, really cool. And then, let's see. So we get the extra helms. Oh, the MK6 helm actually looks really cool. I love the dark blue with the red eyes. Oh my god. I'm trying to not dump these parts out and lose them. So here's the MK6 helm. Looking pretty solid. Yeah, I'm a sucker for the MK6 helm. Mr. Beaky Boy, with all his stealth and extra communications arrays in that beaky portion. So this looks good. And then the other helm is right here. So this is the reason. So this is essentially without the winged ears, really, I guess. Yeah, it is. It's without the winged ears and without that deco on the top of the figure. So the heads look pretty much identical, other than that, and then the red. No, they have the red piping at the bottom. Yeah, it's really just this sculpt, the ears or the wings on the helm, and the extra deco on the top there. Those three. Is that sculpted? No, it's painted on. So yeah, very cool. All right, so let's gear him up. Obviously, with this figure, we get the total abundance of hands. We get the crack grenades. We get, I hate this shit, but we get that extra bolter in a, in his holster, which I'm not going to be putting on the figure. So what we're going to do, because we have 3 of these, how should I set these? We're going to do, so he is essentially going to be like the captain of these MK6 figures. So let's pull his hand off here. We're going to continue the tradition, which I like to do. So he's going to do double pistol grip hands. Oh, you know what? He has enough. They have enough. They come with enough armaments. They can be totally unique. I totally forgot about that. They can be really unique. He's going to have the power sword. So he's going to have his power sword. I like to do the pistol grip hands with the swords because you can get I feel like a better pose on them. So you can get more of a pointed area pose. Whereas if you have the grippy hand, it's just going to be in that stance. So with the pistol grip hands, you can get a little bit more out of it. So I like that. All right, so he's going to have that, and then we're going to throw the plasma pistol in here. Does he have the plasma or bolter? Well, on the cover art of the box, he has his plasma pistol. So we're going to do that. So we're going to have essentially the captain of these MK6. He is going to rock the plasma pistol and his power sword. Let me get all of these extra parts out of the way. And then let me see what you guys are saying in chat. Alright, so what do you guys think? I know a bunch of you guys have gotten these figures. Or did you buy... I'm guessing you guys bought these MK6 figures. So let's see. The blue would be fine if it had the lightning. And better like blood. Yeah, that's the problem. But you know what it is with these Celestial Wolf, with these Horus Heresy figures? We never got like dirtied up figures. That's really in the 40k figures. So these are going to be perfectly clean on these figures. That's what I feel like they're always going to do with these. Because if you go back even to the... Wow, this is... Why is YouTube doing this? I'm trying to fit this in here totally. There we go. With any of our Horus Heresy figures, we've never gotten them kind of dirtied up. I would assume that that's going to be our 40k figures. So whenever they come out with the standard Warhammer 40k Night Lord figures, that's where we're going to see like some crazy deco on these figures, as well as some blood and probably more lightning effects, I would assume. So what's up, Falling Up? What's going on, dude? Missed some stuff. Haven't uploaded anything. Hope to get my stuff soon together. No problem, dude. I'm looking forward to also seeing your custom curves when you get it, and we're gonna have Failing Upwards on the show, and he's gonna show his custom curves on there. So what's up, Walkabout? Who let this guy back on YouTube? I don't know, but I'm back on here, my man. So yeah, let's see. Those MK6 army builders are the best bang for the buck right now. They are. They come with so much shit, dude. I love the fact that they come with 3 different helms, and they're such a solid figure as well. If you're essentially giving advice to somebody to start on the Warhammer figures, I really think the MK6, MK3 figures are a really good starting point if they want to see kind of what the JOYTOY figures can do, right? You get a power armor figure, you get a ton of accessories, and generally with the MK6 figures, you get multiple different head sculpts. So, and they're not the same across all of the legions. They're going to be unique to that particular legion. So, I wanted 3 of these. I sold out 1. Oh well, no problem. Well, dude, I'm going to start to have some space problems in the future. You know, I used to dislike the MK6 helmet after hearing Wrath say he likes it so much after seeing a few different Corvex helms, starting to like them now. Wraith, you converted me. That's what I like to hear, bro. That's what I like to hear. Beaky's rule, yes. What's up, Guile Patrick? What's going on, dude? Blue looks fine. Yeah. I did, yes. Okay, cool. Supreme Grandmaster Wraith. I don't know about that. Dark choice. Dark color was the correct choice. I think so too. I think so too. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it was much ado about nothing when we had the talk about those figures on Warhammer After Dark. I do agree that the lightning effects on the figures should have been way more prominent. But the problem is with like the Horus Heresy figures, they do it, not that they skimp on stuff, but what they do is they don't, I don't know, I feel like they don't mess up the figures or dirty them up or throw extra deco on them in most cases. You're gonna get, even if you go back to like, again, the Blood Angel figures, which I have a ton of for the Horus Heresy, they do have more color on the figures, like they have more different tones, but I feel like these actually are fine, dude. I don't have a problem with them all at all. So I love watching your videos and lives because the Joy Toys you feature are so cool. I wish I was a billionaire. Dude, I am not a billionaire. Okay? Do not say that on here or my wife is gonna kill me. No, but the reason why I collect, so the reason why I have so many of these figures is because this is all I collect. Really, I'll buy once in a blue moon, like some Marvel Legend Punisher figures. Really, I don't buy any G.I. Joe figures at all anymore. Everything is really just JOYTOY figures. And to be honest with you, it's helped me save some money, and it's helped me find a direction for my collection, especially because I sold off a bunch of this stuff a couple of years ago. So, all right, so there we go. So he's going to have the power sword, and he's going to have his plasma pistol. Dude, we have so many extra parts here. So, dude, I don't know about you guys, but my bins are getting filled to the brim here. We're gonna have a ton of extra helms. Also, by the way, guys, we have a Discord, and we're going to be giving these extra helms away on Christmas when we have our Christmas show. It's going to be just for the Discord members. So all you got to do to join the Discord is like and subscribe here. Like and subscribe on Instagram. Message me on Instagram or Discord and say I want to be a part of the coolest Discord club around. And I'll send you the invite. So, all right, so we have 3 of these MK6 figures to go. We're going to pop through these ones really quick. We're going to show you all 3 of them with the 3 different helms, which is why I bought them. So, by the way, I do not keep my boxes. You guys, so in the chat, do you guys keep the boxes? I chucked out my boxes. I had like two mega boxes full. Actually, what did I do? I put my boxes in my 2 knights figures that, or I don't even know if you can call them figures, little children, my knights little children that I got from JOYTOY, and I had a lot of those boxes set up with that. All right, so this figure, same deal. We're gonna pop the helm off of him, and we're gonna go with the standard Night Lords helm here. I don't, dude, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I might just go with 2. I might just go, because I forgot that I was going to have so many extra helms. I like the MK6 helm, but I don't know, man. I think I'm going to do 2 of these. I think I'm going to do 2 of these helms on this Night Lord, on both of the other 2 Night Lord figures. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so we're going to do, he's going to have his bolter rifle with the bayonet attached. And we're going to throw his power pack on. Okay. And we're going to change this up. We're going to drop this from here. We're going to throw some crack grenades on his hip. Go in there. Oh, it's nice and tight, dude. Everything is, I'll say this, everything on this figure, articulation-wise, is super nice and tight. And that's with all of the MK6 figures. I don't think that I've gotten one that has any kind of loose joints on the figure at all. So, oh, actually he has the underhand cup. Does he have it on both? Yeah, he does. So here's what I'm going to do. So he's going to be right-handed. So we're going to throw his pistol grip hand in his right hand, and then we're going to throw his rifle, his bolter, in his right hand, and then we'll have his left hand as the cupping hand underneath the rifle. So this is perfect. Yo, does he come with anything else to replace this? Oh, he comes with the... Oh, God, he comes with the brick. Should I do it? Man. God damn it. Let's see. It's going to get in the way. Oh, actually, it's dropped down enough. I'm trying to get them to look a little bit different. So, here he is. This helm is so cool, dude. God damn. Well, I'll be giving away 2 of those free around Christmas time. So, alright, so we're going to do heavy bolt. We'll go, I keep saying heavy bolter rifle. His bolter rifle. And we'll have this gripped under here. He's not going to be, he's holding it right near the mag well. He's not a mag well holder, okay? He's not holding the mag. I see a lot of guys, when they play paintball or something like that, they would hold the mag. And that's why you would have a little... Actually, I wish they had a little handpiece there that jutted down underneath to be able to hold on to it. Because these guys... I tell you this, man. They do not have a stock to be able to support these rifles. Again, we've said this before. Shit, man. These guys have got to be unbelievably strong to be able to hold these bolters without any support against their bodies. So here he is. He's going to have the regular bolter rifle on. I'm going to have so many extra parts, dude. Oh, my God. That's the one really cool thing with the MK6 figures is, look at this. Dude, I've only gotten through 2 figures. I have 1 more MK6 figure to go. And I still have all of these, look at this, all this extra parts. The other piece I'll wind up using is the stand here. But the extra weapons and everything, man, dude, I just have I gotta get a weapon holder or something. I gotta, like, pay somebody to, like, 3D print me out, like, different Legion weapon holders. Because I have so many extra weapons. The hands and stuff, dude. Actually, I think I have more extra hands than anything. Let's see if I get those melted down and maybe make a couple of figures or something. Alright, so here's our final MK6 figure. Alright. So, again, super tight articulation. No problems here. We're going to pop the helm off of him. And for shits and giggles, I'll switch this eventually. But here we're going to throw the I'll show you what it looks like with the standard MK6 helm on there. The beaky looks good. Looks fun. And then here is going... Oh, actually, I know what I'm going to do. He is going to dual wield... There we go. He's going to dual wield 2 of the bolter pistols. So we're going to do 2 grippy hands, or 2 pistol grip hands, rather. And then he's going to dual wield the... Jesus Christ. I love the packages, the packing like this, but it makes it hard sometimes to get the stuff out. All right. So here is his pistol grip hand. We're going to throw this on the right hand. And then he's going to dual wield. So he's going to dual wield 2 bolter pistols. 2 heavy bolter pistols. And yeah. And we'll leave the MK6 helm like this for now. We're going to swap it out later. Once I swing him and his boys into the collection room. We're going to do a live stream right after this. Really quick one from the collection room where I'm going to show you guys where I am situating these figures. So, also, Alright, I'm not going to say anything because I'm going to ruin the surprise for what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this week. So, alright, so he's got his power pack on. We're going to change some of the accessories on him as well. And he looks cool. Yeah, we're going to swap this out. The scroll, that's only going to be on our AKA quote commander. We're going to throw some more crack grenades here. And we'll leave this piece here on him. And this is pencil or map holder and another crack grenade. So there we go. So let's get all of these guys together. Dude, I have so many. Look at this. I have 2 trays. I have 2 trays of just extra parts, man. Again, you are right, Jacko. These are probably the best value for your money. Dude, look at this. This is just from the 2 figures. I have parts here that I'm most likely never going to use. I'm going to try to reuse, or I can have them dual wield 2 of the power swords. I don't know. We're going to see. I think two bolter pistols is fine right now. I don't know. I guess I'll leave it here. But this looks cool. I'm very happy with this. Chuck those in a minute. Dude, so many of these goddamn parts. All right, so here we go. Here's our MK6 figure, all suited out and ready to roll. We got the MK6 beaky helm on him. I love that the arms can go so tight against the shoulder pads. Like, shit, dude. He can really, dude, poses on these figures are absolute. This is one of the really cool things that made me, or had me make the decision to change over to just JOYTOY figures, especially from really the American figures, which are fine, like the Hasbro figures. Oh, I saw Moon Knight today in Target. The Moon Knight, was it the Rivals game version? Oh shit, dude. I had to like stop myself from buying that figure. I was like, where am I gonna have this guy in my collection? Like, there's literally no point in me picking him up because I have Punisher figures and I have some other figures, but there's just no point in getting that figure. So, all right, so there is my MK6 loadout figures. Dude, they look really cool. I love the helms on these figures. I love the helms. I don't know, now that I'm looking at it, I might just keep the MK6 standard beaky on this guy who's wielding those bolter pistols. I think this looks really cool. We get the commander in the middle. I'm trying to move this over so we get the bayonet fully in the picture here. There's the captain, and there's our MK6 rocking the 2 bolter pistols. I'm blowing them down a little bit. We'll have a quick conversation. I'm going to refresh the chat and see what you guys are saying. Alright, bring it back down. Let's see. Jacko, she would absolutely not care. She's, you know. Happy birthday to her, fella. Oh, happy birthday to your wife, girlfriend. She's autistic and she loves each their own. I say, I agree. Especially, dude, my daughter, when we went to Disney, she got dressed up. We paid for like the Bippity Boppity Boo princess thing. And so she got dressed up as Sleeping Beauty. And oh my god, as a dad, dude, oh my god, your heart just melts when you see like your little, she's 4. So she looked absolutely amazing. So she probably gave up on figuring out what has more Barbies than she does. What's up, Rick Dom Zeke? What's going on, dude? I am back, bro. I got both Praetors, but that's it so far. Okay, so you got the 2 Praetors. I got mine today. These MK6 figures I got, I think about a week ago. So I got my 2. I'll show you in a minute what I got in today, failing, so you can see. I plan on getting the MK3. The contrast of the Black Pauldron is interesting. That's interesting, Jocko. Let me know how that is, because that's the one figure that I'm not going to be picking up from all of these Night Lords. So another thing that Wraith and a lot of members of the Discord convinced me of is to throw away the boxes. That is right. I only keep the Primarch boxes or boxes that I like, which is good, which look good on display. Yeah, I even the Primarch boxes at this point I chuck. Why is this so large, dude? What is you 2 doing here? Let's see if I can get this in here. Let's see. Let me fix this really quick. There we go. Yeah, chuck your boxes, man. We are not box collectors. Those figures look really good with you. Yes, they do. They do. Probably a good idea. I'm staring at a literal tower of boxes taking up an 1/8 of my room. Yeah, dude, you know what it is with the box thing? You're never going to you're never going to... I feel like you're not going to resell them. In some cases, people do. But, like, I'm never going to resell my figures. I'm going to hold on to my figures until the day I die. And then my son or my daughter is going to have to find someone to either buy them or throw them in a landfill. I don't care. If you had a left trigger out, figure out of hand, roll around and buy it. Can't find mine. Oh, maybe I will. I'll see if I have an extra trigger hand for Roldorn. Dude, those are tight the way you have them. Yeah, dude. They look really... I might just keep the MK6 helm. Standard MK6 helm on there. What's up, Twizzler? Hello, everyone. Get ready to go to bed, but I wanted to say hi first. Well, hi, and have a good night, Twizzler. Be on the lookout, dude. I'm going to be doing a lot more streams this week with JOYTOY-related stuff. So we'll see. So I keep all my boxes just in case I need to sell them in case of emergency funds. Yeah, definitely can do that. It's the problem with me is the space, right? Like, I just couldn't justify keeping the space for the boxes over these figures. That was a really big thing with me. So, and one of the reasons why I decided to just chuck the boxes and get rid of the boxes. So, but here we go. These are all of the MK6 figures. So we got one with the MK6. I think I'm going to keep it like this. What do you guys think? Do you think the you think this one looks good like this? Or do you think that I should throw the other helm that's unique to this, and so we'll have two of these Night Lord helms on here? I don't know. I like how this looks. I'm going to have to see. I'll pop it on... actually, you know what? I'll do it right now. Let me see. So this is with the MK6 helm. We'll pop this off, and then we'll grab one of my standard helms on here. Oh, dude. God damn it. Look at that. Yep. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm going to have to... once I put them into display in the collection room, I'll be able to get a better idea of exactly what I want to do here with this. So these look so good though, dude. These look really good. I'm really digging the... it's not even navy blue. It's a lighter navy blue. But the figures look absolutely awesome. Articulation is super tight on all of the figures. No issues whatsoever. No paint slop on any of the figures. Granted, there's not a lot of paint on the figures in the first place, but they didn't mess up the helms or anything like that. I think I might, looking at the screen right now, I think I might just keep them like this. I think it looks really, really good. If my collection ever gets as large as your Wrath, I won't keep any boxes. Yeah, man. What's up, Lone? What's going on? Thank you, dude. Thank you for the welcome back, sir. Keep them for when I move, makes me way more comfortable. That's fine. When we playing SM2, playing SM2 is going to be either Wednesday or Thursday night. I really want to do these Starties 2 mod. Dude, I really, really want to do that. So, I want your opinion on the new boss. That's that new, Thousand Sun... Is that the new Thousand Sun? No, that's a Terminator. I don't know, I gotta see. I can give you my opinion. Keep all three different helms. Riot is great for a collection. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll throw... I mean, after this, when I put it in the collection room, we'll be able to decide fully there. So, nah, it's okay. Sending the hand to the Philippines will be expensive. Thank you anyway. No, it's no problem, dude. We'll figure something out. As a tactical main, I've never seen many phases that everyone seems to be angry about, and I tag and I bag. Yeah. What do you think, Fallen? I still need to keep some room for my 1-to-1 ratio 40k replica props, like Chainsword or Bolter, if I can find a good place that sells them and ships them to the Australia. There is a place. Let me talk to you offline about. There's a couple different places for props and stuff like that I'm actually going to be purchasing, because I'm going to be back in your Comic-Con just for one day this year in my full Grey Knight cosplay. So that should be fun. But again, I think doing the final case on these figures, I think that the MK6 figures look absolutely awesome. I'm very, very tempted to just keep that extra helm on there. For the box, I saw either, oh, I'm not even going to try that name. The figures are a way to cut their model boxes into them. Trading display card. Maybe you could use it as a best option. That's not bad. What's up, TSM Breaker? Yeah, these all, dude. TSM Breaker. I think that people. I don't know if you heard about the deal with the paint, but I feel like the paint was fine on these, dude. I think there's a lot to do about nothing. Again, we'll see as I get the other figures, which I have here, which I'll show you. So these are my MK6 figures that we got in. So one of these came in about a week ago. So we got all of these in today, literally like 4 hours ago. I got my Praetor, which we're gonna open up. What is it? I guess we'll open this up probably next week. Yeah, we'll probably open up this guy next week, as well as the Legion Praetor. So we'll get our Power Armor Praetor, and we'll get our Terminator Praetor opened up next week. So we got those two. And then this is what I'm really excited about. And I was telling people in the chat before when we first started the live streams, I got my 2 Catus Next figures. And if you guys know, I got a custom helm for Catus Next from Toyverse, all painted up to look like the Blood Crow, because that is what Catus Next is, dude. It looks absolutely awesome. I'm so excited to pop this helm on this figure. And I have an extra helm. I also have a cloak, which I bought from Forge Night. So I have the cloak. Do I have the cloak here? Let me see if I have it. Ooh, as I stab myself. No, I don't have the cloak in here. It's in my collection room. So I have the extra cloak as well for Catus Next. So one Catus Next is going to look just like the standard version that you see here on the box. And then one is going to have the helmed version that I have from Toyverse, as well as he's going to have a wired cloak that's going to go over the entire figure. He's also going to have a hood on it as well, so it's going to look really, really cool. So, yeah, so that is some of the stuff that's going on. I don't know if you saw this before. Failing Upwards. This is my custom that I picked up from Stronox Customs. This is obviously I'm a fan of the Punisher. This is Punisher. This is If Spider-Man Became the Punisher, based on the What If comic, which I have a graded copy of also. But that's where this is based on, or loosely based on, because he didn't have the hood and the little shirt piece on there. But that's what this is. So we'll have a full review video on this figure. But I love Stromax Customs. These are really the only kind of Marvel Legend figures that I'll wind up buying nowadays. That and like Punisher figures, which I got a ton of Punisher figures also. And I'll have to do a review on those. So, yeah, so very cool. So final thoughts. Let me bring this in nice and tight. So final thoughts on all of these MK6 figures. I think the coloring is fine, dude. I think they did a really good job. I really like, especially on the eyes on these helms, the red metallic paint to make the eyes pop. And overall, the figures look really good. Again, I really wish we would have gotten some more lightning deco on the figures, even on the power packs or on the backs of the figures. Just a little lightning effect on the leg is kind of blah. Shoulders looks awesome too. But something on the back they could have done, something on the thigh or the arm or something. I feel like even one more lightning effect on the figure would have made the figure pop. But overall, I think these are great figures, and I would highly recommend them. So, as usual, guys, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. If you want to pick up any of your figures, we have affiliate links with LTK, CoolToysClub, custom parts from WaaaghToys. We have an affiliate link also. And then we have an 8% discount code for David's Toys if you want to pick them up from them. I purchased all of my figures either from LTK and David's Toys. Remember, too, this Sunday, Warhammer After Dark is going to be returning with all of your fun favorite collectors. And we're also going to be giving away a Conrad Kurz Primarch figure courtesy of David's Toys. And that's going to be available to everybody in chat. and that is going to be shipped directly from David's Toys to you guys, so you get that as fast as humanly possible, because David Toys has some of the best shipping around. As well as, if you guys are interested, also we got the 8%, or is it 12? I forgot what the percentage is. Yeah, I think it's 10 or 12% discount code for Starforge, where you can see the ring, the bracelet, as well as any of the other stuff from Starforge. You can go over to their site. We have an affiliate link and a discount code over there. Alright guys, if you want, in about 15-20 minutes, I'm going to be jumping over to the collection room for about 20 minutes, and we're going to pop the start of my Night Lords in their display area for the collection room. Alright guys, thank you again guys, thank you for coming, and thank you for being a part of my return from my family vacation. So again, I'll be back on in probably about 15-20 minutes. We're going to jump over to the collection room. We'll do a quick collection room edition. Also, I got some stuff I want to show you that I'm not showing you here that I also got while I was on vacation. So, all right, guys, as usual, like and subscribe. All right, guys, I'm Wraith. I'm out. Later, guys.